Hey guys, this video is about a good score streak setup for good players on an open map. Now, in this gameplay here, I used the score streak to get, I think, a 29 kill streak at the end, and it would have been 35 to 40 or more, except that the host backed out and the game ended, unfortunately. So that made me sick. But anyway, on this gameplay here, normally on solar, I almost always use an SMG. But I think when you're trying to get the bigger kill streaks in the game, it's better to use an assault rifle so you don't have to always run around and get into situations where you're going to die and not live to get these longer score streaks. So I'm using the hole puncher here silenced, and that's definitely one of the best guns in the game, and it's a good one if you're trying to go for longer kill streaks like this. So the score streak setup is UAV with three attachments I think, uh, system hack with two attachments, the extra points and the disable equipment. And then, because this is solar, which is a pretty open map for the most part, I'm using the paladin with extended time. And then the fourth one, which is the key to the whole thing, is the double bombing run with support. So that way you get 6 care drop packages if you can get the score streak. So when you're using this, you basically want to do your whole gameplay toward getting that final kill streak there. And this is such a pathetic display right there, but miraculously got the kill. But anyway, when you're using the double bombing run support, you want to do everything you can to set up for that. And then when you're using it on a wide open map, you can add things like the paladin, or assault drone is always good, or you can use the warbird. But in this one, it's also ground war. So when it's ground war, the planes do a lot better damage than just the regular 6-on-6 or less. So I have the paladin with extra time. And I also think that if you're going to go for the paladin, you should put the extra time on it, because normally it doesn't last nearly long enough to really get more than a couple kills, especially when so many people are running blind eye or whatever, and you can't see where they are. So a lot of the times you're just standing around looking for enemies. But when it's ground war, you can just fire and you'll hit a lot of people even if you don't see them. So in this part of the game, I have the UAV, and I'm almost to the system hack. So I use uh, the thing to shoot down the plane, and that gets me to the system hack. So I use them both at the same time, and I skipped ahead about 30 seconds in there where I'm on the top of this plateau in the back building here, because I was so close to getting the paladin here. I didn't want to rush out and then die like 15 or 50 points from the paladin, and then that would really tick me off. So because I had the UAV and the system hack going, I'm getting 30 or 20 points or whatever it is basically constantly. So it's best just to stay back during that last time period and wait until you get uh, your next score streak, which was the paladin here. And when you have the paladin with extra time on, it lasts for a long time. Keep thinking that it's going to be disappearing any second, but it lasts for a lot longer. And it's hard to notice that it shows you your time left on the screen there, but when you're using it, it's hard to remember that it's there, and it's not real big. But so this paladin got a lot of kills for me. And so shortly after that, I got the double bombing run here, and now I've skipped ahead to the start of the second round. And so normally, when I'm starting at this part of the map in round 2, it's much easier to get B if you're someone who wants to go for the middle checkpoint when you start at that end, because you're blocked by that pipe tunnel thing that comes out by B. So it's a lot easier to capture it from A than it is coming from C. But so here we have 6 of the things that fell down. Now, 2 games previous to this, I'd gotten the double bombing run once each game, and in each of them, I had gotten 3 recon drones, and I think one, I didn't even get an offensive uh, care package out of it. So thankfully, this one was a lot better, and luckily, people never really seem to look for you in that spot up there, and that's where I always use my assault drones, which is my normal kill streak, which is especially good on this map. But thankfully, they don't usually look for you up there. But so I have this sentry gun there, and that's pretty much the best place to put it on this map. But it's difficult to put it there without getting killed, so I didn't want to die because I'm already close to getting another double bombing run, but I ended up doing it, and I think I got a kill or 2 out of it. But that's probably by far the best place to put it on the map. You just have to be careful not to get killed while you're doing it. And then we have the assault drone here with, let's see, it's the rockets and enemy HUD. So that makes it a lot easier to see where the enemies are. And I would say on the assault drone, I think it's 300 points for a machine gun, and that's not really worth it at all on the assault drone, because it takes a lot of machine gun bullets to kill anyone. And like, I missed killing the guy there, but it did work out here when I killed that thing. But I'm still just sitting there, and I may have gotten killed, I'm not sure. But so now I have whatever this thing is, another paladin here, which is the Scorestreak system. If you can get the support bombing run, either a single or double, where you get the 6 instead of 3 care packages, it's pretty easy to loop it around to get at least a second paladin out of it, if not another bombing run altogether, especially on maps like this where you can usually get out of the way of people. Now in this one here, you're never exactly sure how much you can shoot through this building here, and I didn't like the fact that they were all standing around that building when I'm right above them, and I was expecting one of them to come up and just kill me. And then it looks like this one guy here I thought was basically coming up right next to me and sitting on me, basically waiting for me to come out of the plane, but he must have been in that room below me, so thankfully he didn't kill me. But although it didn't end up mattering here, because now I have the Elite Warbird that I'm about to use, which will probably give me another 5 to 10 kills on ground war, and then the host backs out. So that was ridiculous. I still haven't gotten the 30-point medal in this game, or 30 kill medal in this game, but I don't mind as much since it wasn't 30 gun kills. But there's your display of this game for a good open streak score system. See you later.